and if the inspectors come, we'll bring out the clock and we'll put all the pieces on the floor, and all the children will be trying to reconstruct the parts of the clock so that it will function and work, and we'll be demonstrating. That's just nuts. We never had to bring the clock out, but that was my proof that I was doing math and science with language arts. I mean, discussing how to put the parts back. I mean, that's just crazy funny. So when John says he's a Title I teacher, I said, well, that's how I started my whole career. And that's the absolute truth and fun. But that was the joy of it. Oh, and I remember Marilyn was in third grade. And she's a beautiful little girl, very serious child.
I wish I could have met her back then.
She was just a beautiful little girl, but she was a serious child. And she would always come, I could just sort of see her mother sort of putting her together, little plaid skirts and pretty little white shirts and blouses and things. And Mary, she was just like this beautiful little, very smart. Marilyn was just a very special child, but she was serious, and she was a student. You know, she wanted to do things right. She was very conscientious. I could see the little furrow in her brow that whatever assignment Gail and I, were sharing with the children, she took it to heart, and she wanted it perfectly done, perfectly written. I mean, this is the kind of child she was, and so she endeared us so much. But Gail and I wanted to help her free up her joyful side. Get in touch with the joyful side, the part that would clap and dance and move and some laughter. And that part I don't remember that we were successful at.
Well, I told John today, Marilyn suffered from horrible anxiety for the first 4 to 6 weeks of every year through high school, until she then presented with serious mental illness of schizophrenia and stuff. But the precursor to all that was the beginning of the academic years. It was always hard. But I'm so interested to hear this. I never thought about what she was like in her own classrooms as a young age,
And she was kind of a loner. I don't remember her as having little bevies of these little puppy little girls that were very cute in a cluster. I remember her as being reserved and kind of quiet, very quiet, and separate, observing, very, very smart and intelligent, and just a wise little person. But that's how I viewed her, as this lovely little person that everyone loves to have in their class because she's like the perfect student.
Right.
But anyway, that's how I